Well, Kristen, you really, a lot of the things that were done were pretty stupid. First place, this ERA test to try to find out what day your uterine lining is ready for the transfer is ridiculous because we would only do a frozen transfer and we put you on hormone replacement. And so we know exactly what day of the cycle is the right day for you when we start the progesterone without doing the ERA test. Furthermore, the ERA test is very inaccurate. And I know that it was designed just to make money. It's again part of this commercialization process. Uh, I I think the other commercialization thing is your so-called genetic testing. Now we're the masters of that. We were the first to do that. Really, in 1994, it was for single gene disease and cystic fibrosis. And for a single gene disease, it's very accurate. But routine genetic testing is worthless. You're not testing for genes. There's 23,000 genes and hundreds of thousands of DNA regulators. So that's preposterous. If you call it genetic testing, then that makes the patient feel, oh, really good. This is really serious. And it'll cost you an extra $48,000, but you think it's worth it because they're really genetically testing. But that's all baloney. Randomized controlled trials show that it doesn't help. In fact, it hurts your baby rate. And you're throwing away embryos diagnosed as abnormal that would have been a healthy baby. And so it lowers your success rate dramatically. And if they do diagnose it as so-called normal, the pregnancy rate is no different than if they never bothered doing a so-called genetic test. It's been shown carefully with randomized controlled trials. And so I think it's a moneymaker, and it's based on non-thinking. The reason it's so inaccurate, while single gene disease is very accurate, is that the early embryo has a variety of cells that have an abnormal and a normal number of chromosomes. And so when you test you put 5 cells together and you're not even separating them, you're just commissioning them like in a soup. And you're trying to decide whether these other 120 cells in the embryo are euploid or aneuploid, you're lost. It's just totally inaccurate. And so I think the genetic testing is ridiculous and it can result in a lower success rate. So the question really is the age of your eggs and particularly what their protocol was, if they overstimulated you or did a minimal stimulation protocol. So you can have a private consultation with me. All you have to do is just call us up. I think maybe we'll put the phone number up there again, and we'll be glad to have a private consultation with you. We're at the Infertility Center of St. Louis. You can see 314-576-1400. And it's a free consultation. I just enjoy doing this, and I'm happy to give you a person-to-person consult.